Hello, everyone, and welcome to your daily interactive tarot advice. This is for Monday, May 7th, 2018. Today we have astrology cards, mixed emotions, advancing life, or vintage wisdom. So put your question out there and decide which deck is calling you today. As always, timestamps for each one are in the description box below, along with the decks that I'm using. So I will go ahead and start with the house cards, the astrology cards. I'm sorry, I have not taken an allergy pill in the last couple days because I just hate taking medication, but man, I can feel it. So let's see what's going on for you guys today that are attracted to the astrology deck. Ooh, you got a house card. The 8th house. Ooh. Intense emotions, shared resources, relationships, different transformational processes that you need to undergo. So it might not be that the transformation undergoes in the 8th house, but the emotion required for the motivation for transformation takes place in this 8th house energy. So something's going on in the 8th house for you guys today that we're drawn to the astrology. This could be 100% about a relationship or, shared resources, or the intensity of energy that you're feeling today. The emotion is trying to prompt you and give you the motivation to make a change somewhere else in some other house of your life. So let's pull some clarifiers and see what comes out about that. Okay. Ooh, something is eating away at you, or you feel like something is taking from you, or maybe something is taking from you and you're not realizing it. This with the mice is a slow process. This is not, where somebody comes into your house and robs you. This is something that is slowly over time eating away at your resources, eating away at you emotionally, because this is 8th house energy. So this is something that's been happening that is causing a lot of emotional buildup inside of you, or this is something that has been, your resources, your material resources, that something is taking away over time, slowly, little by bit. So is this for you? Is this something emotional that's been going on for some time, or is this something to do with your material resources? And now we have a child here. So this definitely, some of you are dealing with a co-parenting situation, and now we have the institution or the tower. Okay. Well, we do have the clover next, so things could potentially work out quite well. But what I'm seeing here is some of you, this is like maybe you're going to court today for, about joint custody, resources, child support, visitation, something along those lines, some of you. But again, because this is the next card, and I normally wouldn't draw the next card, this I feel like it's going to turn out okay, all right? But some of you, it's like maybe you've been handling all the responsibilities when it comes to the children, the household, everything, and you need your partner to, really step up. And this is your confirmation of that. Like, you really need the help. Like, you can't do it all. They're really taking from you. Some of you, this is your kids, and maybe they're going off to college, okay? And we're trying to figure out the resources for that, like, you know, is there enough for this and this and this and this? Some of you, this might be where we're preparing for the birth of a child, okay, and we're worried, like, we don't have enough money, we don't have enough resources. Others of you, this to me is you're really trying to get a new job because, you know, there's the money's running out, or the money has run out, and maybe it's causing issue in your relationship, or maybe you and your partner have separated and that's what put you in this position, and it's like, I really need a job. So I'm going to just put this right here because that is truly the next card. And yeah, the next two after that are really awesome. So it's good, okay? Whatever is going on here for you personally, it's good news. Maybe some of you, this is like a scare. Maybe that you know, you have a friend or your own child is having a baby, and maybe the baby has come a little bit early, but it's all going to be okay. All right. The clover here, it's good luck. Things are going to work out. And, you know, those of you that are struggling about, you know, a job or things going in your favor in a court type of situation, or a legal matter, especially regarding children, it's going to go in your favor, okay? So just relax, don't worry. I really feel everything's going to be okay for those of you that chose this energy. Some of you, this really is about like your child going off to college or having enough resources for some sort of program for them, and I just feel like it's going to come in, like it's all going to work out. So no worries, okay? So that's what I got for you guys who were drawn to this first deck. I am sending you lots of love and light, and everything is going to work out okay. Believe that. Take care. Okay, so let's see those of you who were attracted to the mixed emotions deck. What is coming out? Okay. So we have disappointed, disillusioned, defeated, let down. So depending on what your question was to the universe that led you to this deck, this could be saying, listen, something that you're reaching for perhaps will disappoint you if you get it, or maybe you are just feeling disappointed. To me, this is a confirmation of no. I hate to say, like, you know, I always want to be positive and everybody wants to be told what they want to hear, but this to me is more like a no. You know, what you want or what you're reaching for, or whoever you're involved with, or the situation at hand, it's like it either lets you down somehow, some way, or you yourself are becoming disillusioned about something and you're seeing the truth of it. So if you've kind of been in limbo because you had an idea or perspective about a person or situation, and now it's like you're being disillusioned and you're seeing things that aren't, you know, what you thought, you need to pay more attention to that than what you had believed or what you had hoped for this person or situation, okay? Because sometimes, you know, things just are the way they are, and, you know, this is not a confirmation of yes, no. This is like, let's pull some cards to see exactly, you know, what this is talking about. I feel like I need to do a really good shuffle on this one. Okay. So we have the stars. Yes, this is something you are definitely really wanting, really hoping for with the stars. Maybe this really speaks to that disillusionment. It's not what you had anticipated it would be. Whoa, and next we have the snake. And then we have the fox. Wow. Guys, listen, I don't know who you are dealing with as a person or what situation this is speaking to you personally, but you are dealing with somebody shady. That's all I've got to say. somebody shady. Because the fox is here, this could be in the workplace, and if it's in the workplace, you already kind of have an idea. Okay, you're just asking universe, give me confirmation that I'm not crazy, and this is really what's happening. This is what I'm feeling. Okay, so if it's in the workplace, you already are kind of aware of this energy, and this is your confirmation that, yeah, you know, somebody does not have your back at all, and do not trust them. They will, you know, undercut you if they can. And I think, you know, because we have disillusion and let down, I don't feel like this is so much like something that hurts you terribly. Like, you know, I don't feel like this is like your best friend or anything like that. Like, this is just something that you had really been hoping for, and now you're seeing that it wasn't what you thought, and you're like, damn, that sucks. Like, it sucks. That's the feeling I get from it. Not so much like, oh, my life is over, oh my God. Like, I don't feel that. I just feel like, damn, this sucks. Like, why? But it's better to know and be confirmed by the universe that, yes, what you've been kind of coming into understanding is the truth, okay? Some of you, this is like a message, because we have the stars here, a message that you are receiving, and it's not, you know, what you were hoping to hear, okay? So mostly I just feel like wherever in your life you're feeling like something is not on the up and up, or somebody isn't really having your back, you are correct. Like, that's the strongest sense that I get with this pairing of cards, and please heed that, because if you just ignore it, I feel like down the road it will hurt you much more than if right now, today, you're just like, okay, I've just got to accept this for what it is and move on. It's like I said, damn, that sucks, but it's better for you to do that now than to continue forward being illusioned by whatever this person or situation is for you, okay? So I'm sorry, but it's you know, the universe is giving you what you asked for here, and if it's not the message that you wanted to hear, I am sorry, but you know, sometimes I get it like that too, and so I know how it feels, and that's why I'm like, I'm sorry, because I'll be feeling all good about something, and I'm like, okay, you know, universe, show me the true potential here. And then I'm like, what? That's not what I'm feeling, what? But the universe never leads me wrong, I'll say that, even when I'm all pouty about it. So I get it, but, you know, it's just whatever it is, let it go. It does not have your best interest whatsoever, or this is something that you've been reaching for that you think you want. It does not. It's not in your highest good. It truly isn't. Okay, so that's what I have for you guys today. I'm wishing you all the best, love and light. Take care. Okay, advancing life oracle. Let's see what is coming out. Okay, there we go. That was very easy. Celebrate all day. Awesome. I really do enjoy this card coming out after this message. So celebrate all day, those of you who are drawn to this. As a confirmation, this is the universe saying, hey, you need to get happier, you need to get more grateful, you need to get more excited about life. If you feel like there's nothing to live for, you've got to, you know, get strong, dig deep, and look around and find what is beautiful in your life, in the world, what makes you happy. Sometimes, you know, it can only be found in animals. I will not lie. I will not lie. And if that's, you know, what you need to do, love on a cat, love on a dog, or a guinea pig. I really like my little guinea pigs. They're awesome. So, you know, today is a day for you to celebrate and to be happy. As a confirmation, this might say, yeah, you know, there is something awesome coming to you today, or really good news that puts you in this celebration mode. So if you're already in a good vibe, to me, this is like there's something coming in that you've been waiting for. If you've been in a really crappy vibe, this is the universe saying, hey, listen, get in a higher vibration, okay, because there's things that you want, but you can't have if you're down here. You've got to elevate, Okay, so apply this how it fits for you personally. But let's draw some cards. We have the clouds, so there's some uncertainty here. We have the Tower, and we have the home. Okay, so to me, there is some uncertainty for some of you in the workplace or about a job, employment in general, or something to do with your home, like maybe you're afraid you're about to lose your home. You are really maybe wanting to purchase a certain home. You know, there's something about work and home here. And I feel like for some of you, this could be both, but for others of you, it's one or the other. And there's great uncertainty. So because that's so vague, and it's telling us to celebrate, well, why are we celebrating when everything seems vague? You know? So let's see what's up. Look at that. That card flipped over. Okay, it's so with the Rider and the clouds, you are waiting to receive a word about something, or you need like a miracle to come in right quick. Oh, and we have a choice. Yeah. And then the Fox. Okay, many of you, this is about a job. All right. Because the next two is the Man and the Fish, which is, you know, an actual male energy, and then also abundance. So what I feel for those of you with this, it's like you are trying to make a decision about, you know, do I move? Do I go to this job? Do I sell my house? Do I buy this house? It's like something about job and home, and maybe you've got to give a decision, or you're waiting on a decision. Okay, and this saying celebrate to me is like it's all gonna work out okay. All right, especially with the Man and the Fish coming through, it's gonna work out. You're just, there's not enough details or something for you to see that it's all going to be okay. All right. And I think this is talking more like many of you are just feeling worried or kind of stressed out, not sure which way to go, or if you are going to be chosen. And you know what? Let all of that worry and stress go. Let it go. Something is coming in, and it's coming in fast with the Rider. And the universe is saying, listen, you need to celebrate and be excited and look for all the good, because good is coming in. This could be today, but for others of you, it's like you need to hear this today to shift your energy for opportunities coming later in the week. Okay, so apply it how it fits for you, but be happy, celebrate. There's something coming in, and it's coming in quick. Okay, and it looks good with the Man and the Fish here. So that is the messages that I got for you guys that were attracted to the Advancing Life Oracle. I am wishing you a very beautiful day. Take care. All right, so those that were attracted to the Vintage Wisdom Oracle, let's see what comes out. Ooh, expression. So some of you have something that you need to say, you need to share. It could be a conversation that you need to have. It can be an idea that needs to be expressed. This could be truths within your own heart and soul that you need to look at and allow them to be expressed from your heart and soul and accepted into your mind, okay? Some of you, this could be that somebody's going to express something to you today, some emotion, an idea, a thought, an opportunity. So let's pull some cards to see exactly what that expression is talking about. Expression of what, universe? Since I'm doing all these back to back, I really want to shuffle these super well to make sure I get just the energy of this, not the previous reading. So bear with me. Okay. All right, so there's a burden. There's a burden that we're carrying inside. Some of you, it's about a woman, okay? Others of you, if you are a woman, this is about you, like you're really focused on this burden here. And then we have the tree, which is family, health, stability. All right. So with this, listen, to me, whether you are a man or a woman, all right, there is something really heavy on your heart. And whatever this burden is, it's different for everybody. And that's what I love about like the Lenormand. It doesn't, it's so general that it's really based upon the context of the question asked in the reading, where, you know, tarot is so fluid, but the Lenormand is very fixed, okay? So I know that it's a burden on your heart, okay? And it has something to do with your health, the health of somebody else, your family, your ultimate stability, your longevity, you know, your life path, your career. It's just there's something heavy on your heart. And with expression, I feel as though if it's between you and like a romantic partner, a family member, coworker, you know, it doesn't matter. You need to express it. Whoever else is involved with this being heavy on your heart, you need to express it, okay? Now, if this is like where you are just really struggling because somebody that you love is going through something really heavy right now, and it's like you are being strong, you're holding the space for that person, but it's killing you inside because you can't handle to see them struggle or suffer, or, you know, that's such a good person, universe, why are they going through this? Like, you know, it could be anything that is causing the burden to be on your heart, or maybe it's just that, you know, somebody is relying on you for everything that they're really going through it, but it's like you can't be that anymore. And to express that would be very difficult and painful. But for those of you where you're watching this, you're being there, and it's just hurting you, you need to express that energy to somebody else. You need to let those emotions up and out. It's okay. Like, you don't always have to be strong. When you're being strong for somebody else, you know, and holding the space for them and being the belief and hope in for them because they're so weak in that moment, you know, you need to be filled back up too. And you put on that strong face for them, and you hold the space. And then when you are away from them, you have your person that you break down to, or you have your material that you listen to, or you go to, or your meditation, whatever you do that you got to do to fill yourself back up, so that when you return to this situation, you're that unmovable force of strength, of hope. I will hold the space for you. You will make it through this, okay? So some of you, like, you're going through it, and the universe is saying, listen, fill yourself back up when you are giving your all to others, to be strong for them, because that is your space in life right now. That is what you're doing. You need to make sure you fill yourself back up somehow, some way, okay? For others, this is where I feel somebody is just relying on you for their everything. And you're like, I can't do this. This is not fair. And it's not, okay? And you need to express that, and you need to get real with yourself, because for those of you where it's like you're holding everything together in a relationship, it doesn't matter what kind, it's this reading is saying, look, it's going to affect your health. Like, there is no longevity in this energy. It is a burden on you, and you know, we need to change something here. We need to get help. We need to tell others, listen, I can't always be the one, all right? There's not much left of me. This is too much of a burden. Listen, and for others of you where somebody comes in today and asks for a favor or asks for your help, and it's an incredible burden upon you, even though you may be very connected to this person, you need to let them know, listen, no, that is not something I can do. I can't. And you need not feel guilty about that, because based on this lineup, it's like whatever's being asked of you, it's just kind of ridiculous. Like, it's too much. It's too much to even ask of you, but it's still asked. And, you know, with the tree, it's like it affects your health. This burden and, you know, is affecting your health. Some of you are fixated on whatever this burden is, and it is affecting your health. So, you know, you need to express yourself in truth. And those who are taking too much, you got to say no. Those who are asking unreasonable things, you've got to say no. And for those of you that right now, you are being that person of ultimate strength for somebody who is in recovery of some kind. You know, that's a different energy, right? And that's like a choice. Like, you're like, no, I'm there 100. And, you know, sometimes that's the place that we need to be for others, is where we are their strength. We are their beacon, and it kills us, but we remain in that space, and then we fill ourselves back up, and eventually they get strong. You know, just remember that. Those of you that are in that position, fill yourself back up somehow, some way, and you'll be okay. So those are the messages that I received for those of you that were attracted to Vintage Wisdom Oracle. Take really good care of yourself, okay? I am sending you so much love and light and healing, and I am wishing you all the best. Take care.